YT then. Hopefully it's horizontal. Not like last time where it was kind of, I don't know, whatever. Day 9. Well, this is day 10, but I think I'm gonna try to do the same day videos, like post them same day. But if I can, then it's gonna be the morning the next day. So yesterday was day 9, Halloween. Boo. As the, no pun intended or pun intended, who knows. Anyways, day 9, Halloween. Pretty good day overall. Had to work up until like 3 o'clock. And then I hit the gym. It's chest day. Chest, triceps, and usually on chest and triceps I also do abs. But abs take a lot out of me, and I didn't want to pass out because it's happened before where, not that I've passed out, but where like, you know, maybe I fasted, you know, for an extended period, like maybe 20 hours, and I went to do abs in the morning, and as soon as I do the abs, I get up, I get a cramp in my stomach, and the pain is so much that I almost pass out. And I've had an increase in the propensity of having stomach cramps, like abdominal cramps lately, and I think it's just hydration, and also just for whatever reason I've always, you know, been prone to stomach cramps lately. And so didn't do abs, also didn't do any cardio, because I knew that at church we have this fall festival, so I couldn't make it to set up, but the takedown, putting everything up, was going to be a lot of work, and it was. So that was plenty of cardio right there. I mean, that was probably double what I would have done in the gym. But another thought occurred to me that should I go to the gym every single day? Because I feel fatigued like the next day after I went to the gym. You know, and it's just the fact that like the workout essentially wipes out 2/3 of the calories that I've already had for that day. Or if you know what I mean? If I go at night, then it's wiped out 2/3. If I go in the afternoon, then it's probably wiped out all the calories that I've had ingested. So it's like, yes, it's gonna help accelerate, you know, the fat loss, the weight loss. But it's like, man, I'm really putting my system into overdrive. I'm really putting a lot of stress on it. And so kind of, and then couple that with the fact that, man, I'm not sleeping well. I'm just not. You know what I mean? It's not absolutely terrible, but it's not what I'm used to when I know that I'm cooking when it comes to sleeping. You know? So it's like, man, I'm waking up more tired than usual. I'm having those afternoon lulls. You know? I had to wake up for like an 8 a.m. meeting, which, I mean, I would have had to wake up at that time anyways, but I had to prepare and all that stuff. Right? And I'm just exhausted, you know? Granted, I went to sleep kind of late last night. I went to sleep at 11:40 or whatever. Woke up at 7:40. Almost 8 hours, basically 8 hours, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel like a good 8 hours of sleep, you know? So I don't know what's up with that. So now I'm questioning if I should go to the gym every single day. So what I thought was, you know, before I was scheduling my day around the gym. Like I was making sure that I went to the gym that day, whether it be at 5 in the morning, or if I went to work late and I went at, you know, 9 in the morning, or if I got out of work early and went at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or if I went at my usual or probably most preferred time, which is 8:30 at night. You know, I was gonna find a way to go to the gym. What I think I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pivot to, I'm gonna make an effort to go to the gym every single day, but I'm not gonna put stress on myself or my mind to do so. If it happens that day, it happens. If not, then, you know, it's fine. I will try to probably put more emphasis on every single day do a little bit of cardio, whether it's going out to walk outside or if it's walking on the treadmill. But I want to commit to at least doing that every single day. You know what I mean? Because you got to move around every single day. But it's no longer like, oh man, I'm gonna cut out early to get to the gym, or I'm gonna have to make sure I do this because I have to go to the gym at 8:30. When I could be like, you know what, I'm not going to the gym today, and let me prioritize some other stuff that is also important. Just because, you know what I mean, it might not be as effective going to the gym. Me being this tired, who knows? That's kind of my approach. But overall, day 9 was smooth. Usually on Fall Festival, they did hot dogs and nachos, and they gave out candy. And so honestly, I wasn't tempted. I wasn't like, oh man, I wish I could get a hot dog, or I wish I could get nachos or candy. I felt fine. So it was just a very long day. So was glad that I was gonna work from home today, day 10, Friday. Went to Sam's to restock on so I don't know if I've shared this or not, but what I'm doing is every 2 weeks or so, and it usually lasts a little longer than 2 weeks, but every 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks, I'm buying 2 cases of Fairlife, the chocolate protein drink, 12 in each pack, and then I'm buying 2 packs of Premier Protein, 15 in each pack. They're about the same price both. Honestly, Fairlife tastes better, and it's like bang for buck. You know what I mean? I think it's like 24 grams of protein, 150 calories, versus Premier Protein is 30 grams, but 160 calories. And Fairlife, it just tastes like good chocolate milk. You know what I mean? Like not the store pre-made, that's nasty chocolate milk to me, but like Ovaltine level type chocolate milk. And so that was good. I hope I'm recording. Let me just check. Yeah. So I like those better. Premier Protein is not bad. It's not bad. It tastes decent. Only thing with Premier Protein is you feel like you're drinking protein. You know what I mean? Like you can feel like, okay, this definitely has whey or it has whatever. Versus Fairlife is like, I'm just drinking chocolate milk. You know what I mean? It tastes good. Also different consistency. I think Fairlife is slightly thicker viscosity than Premier Protein. Premier Protein tastes a lot more like just like milk from a consistency standpoint, like a viscosity of the liquid, versus Fairlife feels more shaky, like a chocolate shake almost. And so that's what I'm doing. And today I went to Sam's to get them because I was thinking, I saw on the Sam's app that they have different flavors that I've never heard about, like peanut butter and the cookies and cream. And I was like, you know what, I'll go get them, because on the app they're only available for shipping or delivery, one of those, and it wouldn't come on time to restock. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go get them. But I didn't pay attention to the fact that those specialty flavors are only for shipping or delivery. They're not for pickup, so they weren't there. So I decided, you know what, I'll get my cafe latte flavor of Premier Protein. I'll get my 2 packs of Fairlife, and instead of getting chocolate Premier Protein, let's try caramel. And to be honest, I'm not a big caramel person. I'm just not. It's never been one of those things where like I like a caramel frappuccino. I don't, like I'm saying, like Milky Ways, I hate Milky Ways, but I do like Twix, and Twix has caramel. And I think Snickers has caramel, and I like that. I do like Mexican caramel. We call it dulce de leche. It's a little bit different. It's like a different type of caramel process or whatever. I do like that. So we'll see what these have to offer. I won't need them until Sunday, I think, because I have enough for today, and then I have enough for Saturday, just missing one drink. So I'll just take one drink from the new packs, and then I really start a full another cycle Sunday. And then it'll be another 2 weeks or so that I have to restock. So that's that, and I feel good. Like, I'm sure, people have told me, but again, I'm not someone that needs positive reinforcement, and I also don't really like it because I am the type of person to rest on my laurels, to kind of rest on my achievements, and I just can't. So people come up to me yesterday and they were like, "Oh man, I can see it in your face. I can see the changes." And for me, whenever I start losing weight, anytime I lose any amount of weight, it's always noticeable in my face and my legs first. You know what I mean? Which is good for the face, but like for my legs, I don't want to be like this top-heavy person, like a Gru character, where like my midsection is huge but my legs are skinny. That's always like weird to me. So I don't know. I want to be more proportionate, But at least for me, and I think for most people in general, but most males, the midsection, what we call in Spanish lonjas, is like toughest for it to be proportionate. So feeling good, I think in the back of my mind I'm kind of scared because I feel like, man, it's you're progressing, you're doing things right, but when is the ball gonna drop? When is the day that you're gonna give in to your temptation? When is the day that you're gonna give in to your weakness? When is the day that you're gonna mess it up? And people be like, "Oh, you gotta give yourself grace, or you're gonna mess up, it's gonna happen." And I don't know, but I almost feel like when you say those kind of things, you're giving yourself a lot of leeway so that whenever it does happen, you can be like, "Well, I knew this was gonna happen." And versus, I just want to be kind of so set on this journey that I'm like, no, I'm not going to fail. No matter what, I'm not going to fail. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? But it's a process. And I have to trust that process. And I have to be faithful to that process. So that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, I mean, I feel good. My clothing is fitting better. It just is. Yesterday I wore a shirt to work that 2 weeks ago was pretty tight and felt uncomfortable, and it wasn't the loosest. I'm not saying that it was like, oh man, this guy, you know what I mean? But it was it was not uncomfortable. It wasn't like, oh, this guy is basically wearing a skin suit or whatever. So that's progress. That's good. At the same time, it's like, let's keep going. Don't stop. So that's what's up. Today's day 10. Should be pretty chill. Gonna be at home. Lately I haven't been home that much. But last week, whenever I was home, I didn't feel tempted to go into the fridge or whatever. Should be fine. I'm just feeling really tired. Feeling really tired, and I don't know. I do think that come Tuesday or Wednesday, when I weigh myself again, I think if it's not minimum 10 pounds, I'm gonna be disappointed. And that's like, okay, I'm already anticipating that kind of like feeling that disappointedness, and I'm wondering how I'm gonna react to that. So last weigh in 385.6. I want to be at 375, on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So, so We'll see. But that was day 9. Now it's day 10. And let's get it.